The night my brother sold my life, Part 2. The letter slipped from Ethan's trembling hands. For several seconds he simply stared at the floor. His father. Murdered, not killed in an accident. Murdered, every memory from the last 12 years suddenly felt unreliable. The funeral. The police report. The insurance documents. The witnesses. All of it. A lie. Ethan picked up the letter and continued reading. The handwriting was unmistakable. His father's. The man wrote that he had discovered evidence of a massive financial fraud involving several powerful investors. According to the letter, someone inside his own business circle had stolen millions through shell companies. When he threatened to expose them, he began receiving threats. Then came the most shocking sentence. I trusted the wrong person. Ethan continued reading. I don't know who is working against me, but someone close to our family has been feeding information to them. The letter ended abruptly. No names, no final explanation, only a warning. Trust nobody, especially family. Ethan felt sick. For years he had believed his father died in a tragic accident. Now everything pointed somewhere darker, much darker. His phone vibrated. Ryan, again. Ethan ignored it. The phone rang a second time, then a third. Finally he answered. What do you want? Silence. Then Ryan spoke. You found the storage unit. Ethan froze. His grip tightened. How do you know about it? Another pause. Then Ryan sighed. Because I was hoping you'd never find it. The call ended. That evening, Ethan drove straight to Ryan's house. Questions exploded inside the storage unit. The photographs. The letter. None of it made sense. Not yet. Rain hammered the windshield as he pulled into the driveway. Ryan opened the door before Ethan could knock, almost as if he'd been waiting. For a long moment, neither brother spoke. Then Ethan punched him. Ryan crashed into a table. A lamp shattered. Glass scattered across the floor. Neither man seemed surprised. Ryan slowly stood. Blood trickled from his lip. You should have listened first. Tell me the truth. Ryan stared at him. What truth? Ethan threw the letter onto the floor. Ryan looked down. His face changed instantly. The confidence disappeared. The smile disappeared. For the first time in years, Ethan saw genuine fear. You weren't supposed to find that. Ethan stepped forward. Start talking. Ryan closed his then finally said something Ethan never expected. I didn't betray you. Ethan laughed bitterly. The evidence says otherwise. The evidence was planted. By who? Ryan looked directly at him. Claire. The room became silent. 2 hours later they sat across from each other. Ryan explained everything. Years ago, Claire had approached him before she ever met Ethan. At the time, Ryan worked in financial investigation. She claimed she needed help exposing corruption. She was intelligent. Charming, convincing, Ryan believed her. Over time, she gained access to both brothers. Slowly, patiently, like a spider building a web. When Ethan started Carter Technologies, Claire entered his life. The relationship moved quickly. Too quickly. Looking back, Ryan saw it clearly. But at the time, nobody questioned it. Not even Ryan admitted something painful. I tried warning you. Ethan remembered. Several arguments, several uncomfortable conversations, several moments when Ryan questioned Claire's motives. Ethan had ignored every one of them. Love made people blind. Claire knew that, and used it. Ryan continued. The company leak wasn't random. Then what was it? She needed your company destroyed. Why? Ryan's answer changed because she wasn't after the company. Ethan frowned. Then what? Ryan's eyes hardened. The next morning, Ryan showed him dozens of files, private investigations, surveillance reports, financial records. For years, Claire had been operating under a false identity. Her real name wasn't Claire. It was Victoria Hale. And 20 years earlier, her father had worked with Ethan's father, the same father whose death was ruled an accident, the same father who had apparently been murdered. Victoria believed Ethan's father was responsible. She spent years preparing revenge. Years, not months. Years. She changed identities, built connections, created opportunities, then slowly entered the Carter family's life. Everything was planned. Everything. The relationship, the engagement, the company leak, the public scandal, even her relationship with Ryan. All of it. A calculated operation, years in the making. Ethan felt numb. The betrayal hurt. But the realization hurt more. He hadn't lost because someone was smarter. He lost because someone had spent years learning exactly how to break him. 3 days later, Ryan tracked Victoria's location. An abandoned hotel outside the city, the same place where their father had allegedly attended his final business meeting. Coincidence? Ryan didn't believe in coincidences anymore. Neither did Ethan. Night had fallen when they arrived. The building stood empty. Dark, silent, waiting inside, they discovered a temporary office. Computers, files, photographs, and evidence. Mountains of evidence. Not only against Victoria, against dozens of people, including politicians, investors, executives. Then Ethan found something worse. A video file, recorded 12 years earlier. His hands shook as he pressed play. The screen flickered. The image appeared. And suddenly his father stood before him, alive. The recording showed a meeting inside the very hotel where Ethan now stood. Several people argued. Voices raised. Threats exchanged. Then another figure entered the room. A young woman, Victoria, much younger, but unmistakably her. She shouted at Ethan's father, accused him of destroying her family, accused him of murder. Then came the revelation. Her father had not been innocent. He had been the mastermind behind the fraud. Ethan's father discovered it, exposed it, and intended to turn him over to authorities. Before that could happen, Victoria's father attempted to flee. His own partners killed him to silence him, not Ethan's father. The truth destroyed everything Victoria believed. Years of hatred, years of revenge, built upon a lie. Then the video showed something horrifying. After the meeting ended, masked men entered. Professional, organized, deadly. The recording cut out seconds before Ethan's father's supposed accident. Ryan stared at the screen. Ethan, what? Ryan looked terrified. The people who killed Dad were never caught. Before Ethan could answer, a voice echoed through the room. Oh, they were caught. Both brothers turned. Victoria stood in the doorway, holding a gun. For several seconds, nobody moved. Victoria looked exhausted, broken, almost defeated. The confident woman from before was gone. Only anger remained. You know the funny thing? She said. I found that video years ago. Ethan stared at her. Then you knew. I knew my father wasn't innocent. Her voice cracked, but I couldn't stop. The gun trembled. I sacrificed too much. Years of obsession had become her identity. Without revenge, she had nothing. No purpose, no direction, no future. Ryan slowly stepped forward. It's over. Victoria laughed bitterly. No, then she pointed the gun at Ethan. Everything happened at once. A shot rang out. Ryan lunged. Glass exploded. Someone screamed. Then silence. Complete silence. Ethan opened his eyes. Ryan lay on the floor, blood spreading beneath him. The bullet meant for Ethan had hit his brother. Victoria dropped the weapon. Horror filled her face. She never intended to shoot Ryan. But intentions didn't matter anymore. Ryan collapsed. Ethan rushed forward. "Stay with me." Ryan smiled weakly. "You finally believe me?" Ethan's eyes filled with tears. "Yeah," Ryan laughed softly. "Took you long enough." 3 months later, the investigation became national news. Victoria confessed everything. The conspiracy behind Ethan's father's death was exposed. Several powerful people went to prison. The truth finally surfaced. Ryan survived. Barely, months of recovery followed. But he survived. One evening the brothers stood beside their parents' graves. The sun slowly disappeared beyond the horizon. For a long time neither spoke. Then Ethan broke the silence. "I owe you an apology." Ryan smiled. "You owe me several." They both laughed. For the first time in years, the weight felt lighter. The lies were gone. The secrets were gone. The betrayal was finally understood. Not every wound healed. Some never would. But the truth had returned something more valuable than revenge. It gave them back their family. As they walked away, Ethan looked at his brother, the man he had almost lost, the man he had almost blamed, the man who had taken a bullet to save him. And for the first time, Ethan understood something his father once said. The most dangerous enemy isn't the person who hates you. It's the lie that convinces you to hate the wrong person. The end.